up ninjas? Welcome to Yoga with Dojo Kat. I'm Kat. I'm a brown belt and coach in Bang Muay Thai, a blue belt in in-fight Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm certified to teach yoga. So today I'm going to take you through a 10-minute routine that you can do before your kickboxing class to make sure that your hips are nice and warmed up and open and your shoulders a little bit. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start in child's pose, nice and wide, knees, big toes touching, sinking down, melting your hips to your heels. We're keeping a nice active stance here, so lifting our forearms off the mat. We'll just lift up and crawl over to the left and sink back down. We'll lift up and go to the other side. Okay, you can come up and we're going to go right to our heels for a nice wide yogi squat here. So all your weight should be in your heels. Try and keep your spine as straight as possible. If you want to use your elbows to push open your hips to get a deeper stretch, you're welcome to do that. You can plant those hands and we'll come back down to our knees. And we're going to bring our right foot out in front of us. Tuck your tailbone underneath and we'll inhale those hands up for a low crescent lunge. You should feel a nice stretch in your hip flexor here and a little bit in your quad. Those hands to the mat and just straighten your right leg into half splits here. Nice big breath. And as you exhale, fold forward, trying to touch your nose to your knee. As you can see, I'm not there. So go as far as you can without hurting yourself. Can come forward, put your hands to the mat, and we're just gonna tiptoe our right foot over and then place our right knee behind our right hand for pigeon. Take a nice deep breath and exhale, come down to your elbows. We'll come back up onto our hands and we're actually going to get a quad stretch in this position here. So you can sweep your left hand behind you, reach your left foot up and grab onto the front of your foot here and just pull that foot in towards your bum. Release that foot to the mat And we're just going to open our knees nice and wide again and sink back into child's pose for a couple of breaths. So we'll just go right back into that yogi squat. So heels nice and wide and just sitting down. Opening up those hips so you can get those kicks nice and high. You can come forward back onto your knees, and we'll bring our left foot out in front of us, tucking that tailbone under, inhaling those hands up to the sky. Sweep those hands behind you, interlock your fingers, open up that chest. I don't know if I did that on the other side. Well, you know what, we're doing it now. You can release those hands, place your fingers on the mat and straighten that leg for half splits. And we'll inhale, and then as we exhale, fold forward. You can come forward, plant those hands, and then tiptoe that foot over to the right so you can bring your left knee behind your left hand. Nice big breath. And exhaling into pigeon. You can come back up to your hands, and we'll get that quad stretch on this side as well. So you can sweep that right hand behind you, lifting up that right heel towards your bum, grabbing onto that foot, pulling that heel in for that quad stretch. Okay, you can release that foot back to the mat. We'll open our hips and just finish one more time in child's pose here. Okay, you can come back up. All right, hopefully your hips are feeling warmed up and your shoulders are feeling a little more open so you can tackle your next kickboxing class and go kick some ass. Os.